Just think about it in your head. How bad do things have to get before you do something? Do they have to take away all your property? Do they have to license every activity that you want to engage in? Do they have to be throwing you on cattle cars before you start to say, now wait a minute, I don't think this is a good idea? How long is it going to be before you finally resist and say, no, I will not comply? Period. That's a different answer for each person. Ask yourself now, because sooner or later you're going to come to that line, and when they cross it, what do you say? Well, okay, cross this line. Okay, now cross that line. Okay, now cross this line. And pretty soon you're in a corner. Sooner or later, you've got to draw a line and stand your ground, whether anybody else does or not. That is what liberty is all about.
So basically everyone keeps asking me, how do we win? How do we win against these governments and these elite parasites that keep bringing in these laws? Well, the law is just a word on a piece of paper. Why are you following it? It's called mass non-compliance. Don't comply. Oh, but I'm going to get in trouble. So what? Don't be afraid. You want to know what Bosnia did? And I'm from Bosnia. So I was born in former Yugoslavia. I'm half Serbian and went through a war, lived in a refugee camp. And now I come here and you're going to tell me that Sock Boy is going to tell me what to do. I'm going to show you a picture of who Sock Boy looks up to. Klaus Schwab. Here's a picture of that darling. Yeah. That's Klaus. Yeah. That's who Justin Trudeau looks up to. And you guys literally listen to what he says. Oh, well, the health services, screw the health services. Oh, but it's an emergency. So what? It's just a word. Stop complying. The reason why they are going so power hungry now is because so many people complied. The government literally told you to jump off of a bridge and you did it. And then you followed your friends because your friends and neighbors did it. So what? Screw them. If people don't like you, that is not your problem. That is their problem. You have your own life. You need to find that God-given right. You are a sovereign human being. You can do what you please. If you don't want to put something in your body, don't put it in there. There's more of us. There's always someone who thinks exactly like you. So start being an independent human being. Why are you listening to the government and what they tell you? And I'm going to say this as well. If they bring in environmental officers and they come onto my property, I'm going to take your tires. I'm going to sell them on Facebook Marketplace for $2. Why? Just cause. Next time you come on, I'll take your tires and your doors and your alternator. Call the cops. See if I care. What are you going to do? Send me back to Serbia? Cool. I'm down. So stop being afraid. And you want to know what they did in Bosnia during 2020? The government's like, yeah, we need to shut down. And Bosnians were like, no. And then the government couldn't do anything. And then when they tried bringing in the passports, guess what Serbia did? They're like, yeah, we'll just make fake ones. What could they do? And then when the cops started to actually enforce the night curfews, yeah, a bunch of people went and jumped them. What are you going to do? There's more of us than there are them. And only your compliance gives them power. So stop complying. There's no need for wars. There's no need for protests. There's no need for anything. But if you come on my property and you take my chickens, I'm going to go to my mayor's house. I'm going to take his couch. That's how we play this. So stop complying. Due to everyone's mass compliance in 2020 and 2021, these lot lizard elite loser parasites have now gone power hungry. And this is exactly what we told you would happen. So I want everybody to find that fire in them, that sovereign human being, and stop complying. That's it. That's all we.
Hello, sir, you okay? You okay, sir? Just make you aware I'm recording as well. You okay? What channel are you recording on?
Alright.
Are you going to talk to us, or?
Is there a reason you're filming us when we drive past or not? I'm going to take that as a no. Have you got any idea why we might have stopped and spoken to you at all?
7-0, we're in order, trying to engage with the chat. It's just going to be a one-way conversation, okay.
No, you've got no idea why we stopped to speak to you? Because you were cycling along that road, wobbling all over the road with headphones on?
So, as I've already told you, we are recording. You're recording us as well. I'm 2015. It's 11:28 from Warwickshire Police, from the Roads Policing Unit. Okay. All we're here to do is come and have a chat with you. I suspect to know who you are. Okay. You're an auditor. I get it. We've just come to make sure you're all in order. You're okay. You know where you're going, and that's that. Okay. Have you got anything to say to us? Got anything you want to engage with us? No. Okay. That's fine. What channel are you recording for? Out of interest.
Mate, I'm a roads policing officer. I have no idea what you're doing here. The only thing I saw was you cycling down the road, wobbling all over the place with headphones on. You weren't looking around. So the only reason I wanted to speak to you was to say, can you have a little bit more awareness about what's going on behind you? Because we followed you all the way down that road and you didn't look behind you once and you had headphones on. And I wouldn't think that's a safe place to be when you're cycling without a helmet on around an estate that zigzags left and right. It's not going to be safe for you. It's probably going to annoy some of the road users that are following you behind. So I'm just going to ask you to be a little bit more safe and careful for your own safety. Is that okay? Okay, we've given you some words of advice. There's not anything else we can do. I'm going to ask you to seriously consider what I've told you and be more careful when you're cycling on the road, alright?
Super. Have a good day.
I'll take that as a yes. Take care.